we're back.
Oh, yes.
Zurück für Match Nummer 4. Ja. Also, Wurstsemmeln in Sicherheit bringen, Kinder in Sicherheit bringen, Bier in Sicherheit bringen. Okay. Jetzt haben wir wieder ein Männermatch und zwar von Leuten, die auf jeden Fall länger als eine Dekade fechten. Ja, ziemlich genau 10 Jahre. Ja, wir haben jetzt einen Fechter am Start aus den Niederlanden, ja, und zwar aus Tilburg, von einem Verein, der heißt Swartkring. Ist das so richtig? Ja, nice. Super, okay. Ja, das ist ein super großer Fechter, finde ich, und sehr technisch, finde ich. Und zwar ist sein Name Max van den Eckert. That beard, bro. Nice. Und mitgebracht haben wir einen Fechter aus Deutschland, der sein Gegner sein wird. Ja, bei uns ist er bekannt als der Handsniper. Das wird auf jeden Fall schwierig für unsere Judges. Klock, klock. Okay, er fechtet seit 2013, kommt aus Saalfeld, ja, und sein Name ist Paul Hofmann.
Have both fencers in the middle of the ring, please.
Judge will also be speaking English since he's mic'd up. My prediction here
If you wish
is
to touch swords, you can do so now.
big victory from Max. I don't know Paul that well, but I know Max. And
I
his
don't
goals.
know about that. Sorry, Martin. I had to take the microphone.
Just
Ready?
wait a couple of minutes and it'll be clear.
Vecht! Halt!
He's true to his name, the Hand Snipe King.
I think it's clear who made the
White
first
on
point.
the hands of green, 1 point white. Vecht!
Both feeling out.
Halt!
A ring out from White. Max putting on the pressure.
Call.
Both
Ring
got a
out.
lot of reach. I think
White
that will be
means 1
a
point.
nice fight.
Green.
I think Max has
Vecht!
more tall guy power than Paul.
Halt!
Yeah, you see the pressure. Paul was yanking back and forth.
But just while the feint, Max was feinting and Paul totally froze because of the feint. Max's defense on point. His thrust not apparently.
Nice hit to the leg. I don't know about the thrust. It could be too weak.
I think the thrust missed.
White with 1 point white.
The judge agrees.
Vecht!
Nice.
I think it was a flat hit.
Oh, nice thrust there.
Faking the Dulpex, and so he fakes the thrust from the other side and then comes back from the original side.
To the head of green with an afterblow to the arm by green means 1 point white.
too much hesitation from Max. Got hit on the arms, but the afterblow to the face makes it no points, I guess.
Hit to the head
Let's
by
see what the
white.
judge
2
says.
points, white. Fifth.
I don't know about that.
Out.
White standing ahead with 5-2. The judges discussing for what hit where. Was it torso, was it arm? Very important because it was a double hit, I think.
This is ruled a double hit with the hit by green landing on the head and the hit by white landing on the arm means 1 point green. Fifth.
Another disarm attempt. Finished with a thrust. Very nice fencing from Max and also from Paul.
With dominance to the torso by green makes 2 points green.
And the score goes 5-5 for an equal standing. Max getting used to the distance and sniping the hands. Was there a repose from White? What will the judge say?
Clear hit to the arms by green, 1 point green.
No, there wasn't. Max is getting ahead by 1 point.
Paul maybe has to change his game, feinting low and taking a high opening. Max really adjusted nicely to it.
Green overcommitted on the thrust and just slightly stayed out of reach.
Kinda late, kinda no quality. 2 points white. Last exchange. Fifth.
The last exchange going in now. 6 for green, 7 for white. And Geisel. That strike always comes when it's the last exchange.
To the leg by white is
White-
1 point
White standing 2 points ahead
End of
now.
round.
It's always a nice, easy hit. Something that can distract and take an opponent off guard easily.
Yeah, I didn't know Paul, but I guess he's not bad.
You say so.
Let's see if Max can make a comeback. I think the big difference is the distance. I think Max is still finding his distance and Paul found his distance. Also, Max is very heavy on the offense, and if Paul can manage his distance and stay just right out of reach, then he can counter Max. So Max needs to find his distance or change the game. Okay, there's 30 seconds left for the break.
30 seconds left.
Let's see what the second round brings. Paul Huffman started out with a nice hand snipe because he's called the hand sniper.
But I don't think it's its only game, but it's always nice to distract and disrupt the opponent with such easy hits.
Fighters, ready
Or
yourself.
easy, if you can say so at all.
Well, I think a hand snipe is always a good technique to have. It can make the difference.
Ready? Fixed.
Okay, the second round.
Out.
Simultaneous attack to the hands.
One judge saw a deeper hit.
Hit from white. Actually, time.
I think the judges disagree, so they're gonna discuss what happened. The white fencer strike, I think, was on the side of the referee, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, if you move your hand out of the way when there's a hand hit coming, then it can hit your torso.
There's ruled also a double hit. Can I see the points one more time? With a 2-point hit for white and a 1-point hit for green, this becomes
White gets
1
ahead
point
with a
white.
point difference of 3 points. It's 6-9 for
Fixed.
white.
Out.
I didn't see any quality in these hits. Let's see what the judges say.
There could be a thrust to the chest, but I'm not sure about that. There was a parry in between.
Yeah, I don't think the thrust landed.
Well,
The
we call
afterblow,
an unclear exchange. Something definitely happened. We can't give points for it.
yeah, I think the judges agree with an unclear exchange.
Fighters, vecht.
Max parrying everything.
Halt.
And there was a hit between.
I think there was first a hit of green and then a late afterblow by
Hit from
white.
white. After blow has
But
been
green
seen, will
apparently
not be
didn't
counted.
hit,
1
or
point
not with enough quality. So white is getting ahead with 4 points.
Vecht. Halt.
Again, a mistrust from Max, I think. Or no. One judge says it hits.
It hit, it did not bend, but
Time.
discuss-worthy, and I think that's what they're doing now.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality. I think it got parried by the hands of white.
Yeah, it seems a bit short.
Strike from green to the torso is worth 2 points. We're calling this after blow slightly too late.
Okay, so the strike from the thrust from green did
Next.
land.
But the afterblow was too late. Fair call.
Max managing the distance. 2 points behind now.
Nice footwork there.
And this is the
Out.
thrust he was searching, and the afterblow was too late because white loaded up his strike before he hit.
That was also a prime example on how to
Hit
open an opening
With
haha,
after blow,
was footwork.
1 point green.
Apparently the
Vecht.
afterblow was counted. White on the attack. Grappling exchange.
Halt.
Max couldn't get a hold of the sword, so white threw a strike to the head of Max. It might have been
Fine.
flat. We'll need to wait for a decision of the judges. I also think the edge alignment wasn't too great.
Yeah, but very powerful exchanges there. Nice play. Very nice to watch, actually.
Yeah, these long exchanges are always nice to watch. Max had the point aimed towards Paul, but he didn't manage to push the point into the chest. We'll see what the judges say.
We have offsetting scores. 2 points each means no points.
I think that's a fair decision.
Vecht.
Yeah.
The white fencer still ahead with 1 point, 9 to 10.
Halt.
Pommel strikes are not allowed, so
Hit to the
Max
torso by
wasn't
white,
able
2
to
points
put
white.
anything
Warning
on the
white,
head
don't turn
of
the back
white.
the head towards your opponent.
White celebrated before the break, I think, and showed the back of his head. White now 3 points ahead.
Halt.
Yeah, Max gets a schnitt on the hand and White gets a thrust to the chest.
Meantime, with a thrust by white and a draw cut by green, this becomes 1 point white.
White ahead with 4 points now. We're going to the last exchange of the second round.
Vecht.
I think Max is not finding the distance.
Halt.
And there was the hand snipe.
Yeah, but I don't think there was any quality and he stopped
Fine.
before the break. Very dangerous.
It was a very close call. Was Max tip to Paul's head. Could have easily been in.
Yeah. No, I really don't like Paul's behavior in the last exchanges where he celebrates way too early.
I agree on that. It's not the celebrating, it's the you don't break before the call.
Yeah, and the judge agreed. So I think it's a little bit of influencing on the judges by celebrating. Also, he ended the exchange without a hit, which means the judges also could have let it gone on, which could have made a difference for Max. So I really disagree with the behavior of White here. But still, White ahead with 4 points, still winning the fight.
Paul makes it very hard for Max to get something in, because if Max comes too close, there's a hand snipe. If it takes too much time, there comes a thrust or a hit of another kind. Very hard game here.
Yeah, I think Max has troubles with the distance whenever he commits to a thrust. Most of the times he's just hitting air or missing. His thrusts are not on point. Paul is really good at managing the distance. Even though Max has a longer reach because he has longer arms, Paul is neglecting it with his parries and with avoiding the thrust.
On the other hand, Max did a very good job a couple of times opening up Paul just with footwork by going forwards and backwards and playing with his sword and luring him in, and so landing really nice clean hits.
Okay, the last 10 seconds before the fight starts again. We'll see if Max can change his game plan. He really needs to come back, put on the pressure, and don't get hit in the hands.
What's the first rule of HEMA? Don't get hit. What's the second rule of HEMA? Hit the other guy.
In that order. Max is really committing with the thrusts. But I think he missed because Paul pushed the sword above him. The judges are discussing because it was a very quick exchange, very difficult to see. Paul hit the torso, Max hit the head, no points.
Halt!
A very late stoppage by the judge. Very difficult to see what
There was a
happens.
strike to the side of the head by
Yeah.
green, 2 points green.
I agree, the afterblow was deemed too late.
Vecht!
Okay, 2 points difference now in the advantage of white.
Halt!
Oh, I don't think green hits, but I think white did
Strike to
hit the
the side
torso.
by white, 2 points white.
Again, a point difference of 4 points. White is ahead by 4 points.
Halt!
Attacking into the attack, going on one knee.
Very nice dive with an under Zwerg or under
From this
how.
position, the
Depends how you
strike
see it.
looked like it was made with the flat of the blade instead of with the edge, so no points.
No points for poor edge alignment.
Fight! Halt!
Hit to the head, hit on the hands. Yeah, if Paul can just keep attacking and play the doubles game, I don't think Max can do a lot about
Contact
it.
with the arms by green,
Max is
contact
under
with
pressure to
either
hit
the torso or the head by
Paul.
white,
But if Paul can make it ugly, then
but at the same time,
he will win.
That's the game, that's rules.
this is 1 point
We can't
white.
do anything
So
about
now
it.
it's Max's responsibility to make it clean in his favor.
Vecht!
Use the fakes, play the distance game. He's trying to play the defense, lure him out.
He's doing good at it.
Halt!
Yeah, nice low strike to the
Strike
arms.
to the torso by green. The afterblow was made with the flat 2 points green.
It was deemed to the torso. It's now 3 points different, 1 minute left. Nice distance from Max. Max is playing the long game.
But he's not having much time left for the long game. And there's the hit to the torso.
Max got stuck in the defense and didn't manage to put in an offense. But Paul
Struck to the
did.
torso by white, followed with an afterblow with the short edge to the mask by green, means 2 points each, means no points in this exchange.
Still a difference of 3 points. 23 seconds left on the clock. Max needs to make something happen quick.
He can still make it though.
And he did make it. A thrust to the head and a late afterblow from white, I presume.
Time.
He loaded up his strike because he was all hinged up back because of the thrust. There's 10 seconds left on the clock, so if Max doesn't get the points, then it's over. What do the judges say?
Offsetting scores, no points in this exchange.
They deem no points. We have a
Last
winner.
exchange. Vecht!
Now they must make something clean, I hope. Max trying out the different guards. Again, a mistrust going into the grappling exchange. Ring out, ring out! Ring out from Paul, which means Paul wins because it should be 14 to 16. Or Max ring out.
I'm not sure. Maybe both were ring out.
Doesn't
so.
matter, we have a winner.
This exchange ended with a ring out, which means that there is 1 point for white. Winner of the match.
Max was ring out first by judge decision.
A nice fight between Max and Paul. Paul proving me wrong, and Max, yeah, couldn't manage to turn it around.
I don't want to say so, but what did I tell you?
You got me there. Okay, so you started off strong with a hand snipe,
Yeah.
as proclaimed,
Yes. Of course.
and then yeah, I think the fight you, in my opinion, I think you controlled the distance.
Yeah. I really don't know because he sometimes he has a good thrust.
Yeah.
So
But oftentimes the thrust just didn't reach.
yeah, I
or
don't
missed.
think I don't think he I don't think I have the better distance control, but he does. He just doesn't attack. I don't know why. I don't know why. So
Yeah.
I waited often for his attack, but he doesn't attack. And then we decided together I should do more pressure, and it worked most
Yeah,
of the
it worked
time.
pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Yeah,
but,
in the first round you got ahead with 2 points, and then you just went through with the same tactics, and I don't think Max adapted.
yeah.
Yeah, as you said, Max didn't attack.
Yeah, and he didn't switch his game.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
So if the plan works, keep doing it.
Yeah, I mean it would be more interesting to see if we try different methods.
Yeah.
But it's not my fault. so-
Flexibility is part of
Yeah,
fencing.
Yeah.
Then we do have to talk about something less pleasant, which is the early celebrations.
Yes.
You had a lot of 2 early celebrations.
Early celebrations.
Early celebrations when you hit, and you started celebrating before the judges called to stop. I think once you got punished by a warning to the back of,
no,
during the
no,
back of the leg.
I
And then the other guy was a hand snipe,
Yeah.
which according to you hit, but there was no quality, but you started celebrating.
yeah. Okay, what's the question?
What's your opinion on that? Do you think,
I think the judges should not be influenced with that.
Yeah.
But I think it's on the judges' side to don't.
Yeah. Totally agree.
I never argue with judges
That's
because yeah, that's what them see as the right thing. So,
Yeah.
but I didn't do that on purpose. I
Yeah,
just
I understand.
was happy.
I understand. Yeah.
Because sometimes it was like, I don't know, 3-4 exchanges, and then bam, I saw the
opening
opening
and
and
took it.
hit, and I was just happy. So
Yeah.
not on purpose. It's not a ranked fight.
Oh, that's true.
So in a ranked fight, I would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here it was just fun.
But anyways, you had a nice game, nice match. I think in the beginning you made Max worry about the hands, which makes him a little bit hesitant. Then near the middle, he's
I really
trusted.
don't know why, because I think he could game this method from
Yeah.
me, but he doesn't.
Apparently he
so.
didn't.
Yeah.
So very well fought. I don't think you had the right tactic and you stuck to it, and Max didn't
Yeah.
change. So congratulations on your fight.
Thanks. Maybe we will have a rebound.
Yeah, maybe so.
Then we will see. He will
Yeah.
fight me.
Is there anything else you want to say?
I'm just happy to be here. It's a very nice event. Yeah, thanks for the interview and the commentary. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. I didn't know you before this event, so you made a good impression on me.
Yeah.
Thank you for the interview.
I just fight in the National League a little bit
Yeah.
and do some work for the head organization in Germany. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not very often at international events.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for the interview
Thanks.
and congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
Thank you.